What's happening, troops? That was me smiling, by the way. We're all doing really well. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all enjoyed Space Marine 2 yesterday. I certainly did. But yeah, this morning we're just going to be getting back into a little bit of D2R. I'm just going to get my Diablo 2 fix now, early morning. I'll get it out of the way and we can play Space Marine later. So I'm probably just going to play for like maybe an hour again like I did yesterday. I'll have my coffee while we play. And we can maybe chat for a little bit as well. I've already seen this morning that Jonathan Rogers from over at GGG Games, they have already paid for more servers because of the amount of sign-ups they've had for early access. Now, I don't ever really check stats for games like early access or that, or how many people buy the early access or anything, but I guess a million's a lot of people, especially for an ARPG. Maybe. My PC's lagging, man. What the hell is going on here? It really doesn't like D2R, does it? That's unless it's just OBS that's messing up. Or Streamlabs, sorry. You know what, after this stream, I'll put the effort in to try and get OBS working again, because this is terrible, man. Let me just turn off my cat cam, deactivate it and see if that helps. Because this is a joke, bro.
Good day.
Oh, maybe if I can deactivate it, it'll... I mean, my camera's lagging. What the fuck? All I'm doing is playing Diablo. Space Marine 2 stood no chance yesterday when I was streaming it. Is this working? Has it crashed? See, this is one of the things that really gets to me about OBS. No, Streamlabs. I keep saying the wrong thing. Anytime like you open a menu, like it freezes for like 5 to 10 seconds. Anytime you activate a camera or a screen, it freezes. Like it is just optimized so poorly, man. It's a joke. Hopefully we're okay now. Yeah, it looks okay. I don't see any lag now. So. But I'm sure it'll happen just the same.
Now that Andariel is dead, I can return the new, I guess.
No way. I was about to say, only Andariel. I mean, I've killed the summoner now too. We're almost ready for Duriel. My god. I could probably put... Oh, we've got a nice 100 dexterity now. Let's get a clean 300 strength. Plenty of mana. What skills can we upgrade? Resist fire. The limit's set to 75. Which I might need to increase to 99, the skill cap, once we get to hell difficulty, because of all the added resistances and shit that I've put on. So Holy Freeze is like our backup thing. So, but like I say, we're not putting points into everything, so. Or we will put points into every skill, but like we won't use every skill, so let's keep this at a clean 10 for now. Yeah, because these are the only ones we're using. Oh, my plants are falling. I've got fake plants on my TV, but it keeps falling. See, you're getting no tea. When I lived in Cyprus, I had a lot of fake plants in my. I lived in a studio in Cyprus, just a one bedroom. Oh, was that a studio? If it was one, I don't know. It was tiny anyway, and didn't really have room for real plants, so I had fake plants like around my desk and everything. And I wanted to do the same here, get some fake plants and stuff. They're much easier to maintain. Just gotta dust them. I do have real plants, but they're downstairs in my kitchen. This is the symbol of the true tomb, so the circle with a thing under it. Let's go and kill Duriel, and we can get to the next part. Now, last time we did this, it was on remodded. And I said that Duriel is always to the left when you go into his tomb, and he wasn't to the left this time. And I don't know if that's because it remodded changes it, so we're going to try again here to see if Duriel is to the left. There's a triangle tomb, so we didn't come to the... We're just going to patch all the other tombs. We're just going to look for Duriel's. Oh, it's right here, nice. When I get to higher difficulties, we'll clear out all the tombs, so... Let's go to the left and see if this holds true. Can I my health? Oh yeah, I forgot we've got skeletons. Hey, let's get our army on the go. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna go back to town. I'm gonna deposit a lot of this stuff into the stash and top up on my potions. Okay, chain boots. They're okay. I'll maybe come back for these. I might actually wear these later. Oh, my fake trees falling again. My fake plants. It's not a bad unique. Oh yeah, crystal sword. My fire crystal sword. Should probably identify everything here before we do that. I'm keeping the gems, the jewels, sorry, because they let me add sockets to items, so. I might actually change, oh, I was saying this the other day, change some of the heraldic crafting recipes. Just so that it's much harder for me to upgrade stuff. Because currently it's just, I can upgrade an item to the highest quality with just a ring. Well, I was saying I'd like to be able to, if I can use like high runes to upgrade stuff, or even like still use a ring, but like a unique ring. I can actually just check now. So it's heraldic upgrading, I'm sure. I can't change this at the moment, or without like reinstalling everything, but I've already lowered. Oh, I've actually increased repair costs. So so it's much more expensive because gold's so easy to come by. Hey C9, and I've just unmuted text to speech. Sorry if it missed it. I've also increased or lowered the max sale price, so yeah, money is much harder to come by. But we're doing well, bro. We're just, like I said, just playing a little bit of D2R before we get back into Space Marine later. I bought Space Marine for PS5, as you saw, and man, it runs so nice. I can't wait to play later. I got to get my D2R fix before the day goes on. I'm only going to play for, like I said, maybe an hour. We'll finish my coffee, we'll chat for a little bit. Then I'll go and get ready and we can play Space Marine. So this is what I'm looking for here, the Heraldric upgrading. So I've got this currently set to... Oh wow. Oh, this is upgrading a rune. Where's the other one? It's not Heraldric upgrading, damn it.
C9 said.
There we go, it's on now.
I've seen the PC requirements for games nowadays, it's crazy.
It is crazy, bro. And like, you know what the funny thing is? I'm seeing like people... Now this was a couple of months ago to be fair, but I'm seeing people on Reddit talk about how they've got like an amazing PC and it still doesn't even run the game properly. And I don't think that is to do with their PCs. I think it's more to do with the game not being like super optimized. It's the same with Grim Dawn. You know, that game is like, I don't know how many years old. And it still doesn't run properly. I had to do loads of crazy stuff to get my PC to run it. So it's like one of the... I can't find what I'm looking for here, so we're just going to patch it for now. But it's like one of the only things I don't like about PC gaming is that, like, you never know if your PC is going to run it or not. Like, you can buy a new game and be like, my PC's great, but is the game optimized to run on my PC? Probably not. Which is why I've always loved console gaming and always will love console gaming. You download the game, you put it on the fucking disc, or you download the game from the store, and it works. Works right away every time. Unless it's, you know, Cyberpunk, and you've been lied to by the people that are selling the game. Which does happen sometimes, but I didn't experience that because I didn't buy Cyberpunk as soon as it came out. I waited a couple of years to get Cyberpunk. Didn't watch any spoilers, nothing. It was hard, but I waited, and boy was it worth it. When I played Cyberpunk on my PS5, man, there was not an issue at all. So, and again, that's one of the reasons why, or one of the many reasons why I haven't played, and I'm not going to play Early Access Path of Exile. So,
like the Monster Hunter Wilds open beta had a ton of PC issues, but it was a beta to figure out how to stop these issues and people still complained.
Yeah. I was actually seeing online as well, like people were saying don't even trust what people are saying about Space Marine 2 and how well it runs. People in the first week said it ran great, blah blah blah, and it didn't. And then people were talking about Wukong. I've not played Wukong, so I can't comment. But people were saying it was the same with that it ran amazingly. But then Digital Foundry put out a review and proved that it didn't run all that well in certain areas. So I think it's just a common thing for these days for PC games. So
said,
yeah,
I can comment on Wukong actually.
Tell me, bro, like, is there issues with it? I mean, it's been out for a while now and I imagine the game's been patched, but did it run, like, because people said it did, and then Digital Foundry came out and was like, hey, this game doesn't actually run as well as people are saying it is. So what's happening, Shinju?
Said, yo VB, got a day off thanks to a storm.
Thanks to a storm.
How's it
wow
going?
That's Mother Nature coming in and giving you the day off. Let's go. Yeah, good bro, good. We're just chatting about like how games perform compared to PC and PlayStation and whatnot. Just for an hour or two. We're gonna play some D2R. I'll have my coffee and then we'll play Space Marine later. I won't make you wait as long as I did yesterday. After I finish my coffee and have a bit of D2R, I'll get showered, I'll eat, and then we can play Space Marine.
C9 said, they have fixed these issues now, but on release few bosses had dogs heat framey drops, but the areas were fine for me. 3 bosses were almost unplayable. L fixed now though.
That's pretty much what people had said. Like, when you were out and about it was fine, but some bosses with the particle effects, they said it did slow down a bit. Now frame rate doesn't usually bother me, But you saw how badly I was playing yesterday in Space Marine 2, right? Like when the things were attacking the antennas, I was getting smoked from all sides and could do nothing, right? But when I played it on the PS5 afterwards off stream, oh my god, bro, I flew through it, you know. So yeah, but at the same time, yeah, that's why I like console gaming, because it generally does always work right out of the box, generally. So there's always going to be caveats, there's always going to be something that doesn't work right, but generally, yeah, that's why I like console gaming. And like I was saying just before, it's one of the main reasons why I've never paid for early access. I've never pre-ordered any game for that reason. Pre-order games, early access, I mean, I love Path of Exile and I'm hyped to play it, but like that video I shared earlier, there's over 1 million people signing up for early access. That's $30 they've paid for that. Will they be able to sign in today? Some of them will, not all of them. And that's like a 30, to me personally, that's £30 gone to waste. Unless you really, really love it, you know. And I do love ARPGs, but I'm not that desperate, so. And I'll still never buy early access, ever. So. I'll just wait. And it actually makes more sense to wait for Path of Exile. I'll just wait until people have put out some mad good build guides. But yeah, no shade to the people that did buy it. I hope that you can get in and you're not waiting all day to play. So, but yeah, today is a day. So. But it's great to see, I've said this already, but it's great to see that GGG are at least making efforts to make sure the game is playable. They're doing the best they can, so. I forgot to buy potions when I was here last, so.
Hello.
Shinju112.
Well,
Said, no rush, man.
thanks, buddy.
Kong has issues, huh?
I think it did in the beginning, right? Because Grimdark Radio, that guy that's subscribed to my channel last night, we talked about activating some stuff on AMD, but after checking extensively online, it wouldn't have made a difference for my PC. People have like top of the range PCs and they were still experiencing issues with Space Marine. It just wouldn't have been feasible for me, so I bought it on PlayStation and it worked perfectly.
Said, it did here when it first came out, but they are all fixed now at least.
Yeah, so that was one of the things I was saying earlier. I read on Reddit and people were saying, don't trust what you read on Reddit here, wait for the Digital Foundry review, because people said there was no issues with Wukong, but there quite clearly was, like particle effects and areas where it was super strong. So I went on and read the Digital Foundry review for PS5 Space Marine, at least I think I did. I read something, and it told me what settings to use. There's only 2 settings on the PS5, to be fair. It's either quality or speed, and it doesn't tell you which one is which. Obviously quality means for quality, and speed you would think was for performance, but it actually runs better on quality on PS5, and I think it's locked to 30 frames. But like, I couldn't see a difference because I was playing, I think, on 30 frames anyway. It said 60 on the PC version, but I was not getting 60 frames yesterday. It's certainly not. So even on when I was playing on the PS5 quality 30 frames, I couldn't notice it. It's like when I go back to Dark Souls, right? Dark Souls is locked to 30 frames, innit? I'm sure. Like, I would never notice unless... Like, it's probably the same for a lot of people, but I don't notice these things until I've played the game with those settings for a substantial amount of time and then move back to it. So, yeah, these kind of things don't ever really bother me unless they're as bad as they were yesterday, so. But that is now a non-issue for for Space Marine, so we're good. Oh, I also took plenty of screenshots last night when I was playing it. And I found out that you can change... Oh, this is so funny. I found out that you can change Titus's expression. So, I've made him have like a crazy grin and some of the... Oh, I can't wait to show you guys. It's so funny. Titus is like, you're stabbing these things, and his face is like, rah! Brothers went insane. But yeah, even playing through the same missions again last night on PlayStation was great fun. So yeah, it's kudos. It's a great game, and I don't grudge paying for it because I didn't pay for it the first time. It was gifted to me. So. But yeah, this D2R is really making my PC a thingy. Too many cosmetic mods. I was saying that I'll maybe try and set up OBS again instead of Streamlabs. It's been a couple of months since I used it. Hopefully whatever update that broke it has been fixed. So I couldn't use a custom chat on OBS because something in Google had been updated. So the chat was just a straight YouTube rip. I couldn't make it transparent, I couldn't do anything with it, and I don't want a chat on screen that isn't transparent because it takes up too much of the screen. So, first world problems, eh? God, I think all I've done this stream is complain. Sorry. Man, I'm chugging potions right now. We're gonna get in here, right? Yeah, we've made it. And we'll let our skeletons in Azrael take on Duriel, right? You can't see it because my camera's in the way, but I've got 9 skeletons and a mercenary with me, so. We'll let these guys do the killing. Hopefully my minions are strong enough. And if I activate my aura, they guys, like, so if I activate this aura, they'll also get it, which is movement speed. So now my skeletons are super fast. He did it. I just wonder, right, because this would be crazy OP if this happens. If my minions get my cold aura when I activate it. No. But they do get the speed aura when I activate that, so. Okay, let's let them do it. Oh, watch that health bar disappear. What's that skeleton doing? Hey, battle's over there, bro. Skeleton army prevails. Let's see what we got. Yeah, not very good. Did get a unique belt though. Let's see what this is. 25 defense, 20 to life. That 20 to life is pretty good, and I think there's more slots in this belt. Yeah, there's more slots in the belt, so we'll rock that. Nice. Oh, we got this unique set ring as well, so. Nah, we'll keep that for later. Oh, I got the flaming sword working on this account as well, Shinju.
6K Webster said.
Hey buddy, text-to-speech isn't going to pick that up, Webster. Sorry, bro. I also can't read it, man, so don't forget I'm from the UK, bro. I only know one language. Stick to English, please. You're putting too much faith in my abilities. Only people outside of the UK learn more than one language. It's not something I'm proud of. Let's get rid of all this shit.
"6K Webster said, I also only know English."
Okay, why are you typing in a different language then? Nah, you...
6K Webster
What's...
said, "It was in Kazakhstan."
Oh, Kazakhstan, sorry. I thought it was Russian, my bad, bro. Where are you from natively? Do you not know your native language? You know two languages, bro. Or is it just only English, you know? Like, I only know English. I know some Cypriot, some Greek, but like not enough to hold a conversation. I do apologise if you're from the UK and you only know English. I'm sorry if that's the case, but I try not to make assumptions. I'm making an assumption here, sorry. Okay, let's go see Tyrael. Our boy's gonna be like, oh wow, you've got wings too.
"No, don't know my native language."
Oh well, there you go then. My apologies, bro, sorry.
I thank you, mortal, for my freedom. But I did expect you earlier. I am the Archangel Tyrael. I came here to prevent Diablo from freeing his brother Baal.
But I have failed. Don't
6K
worry,
Webster
I'll save us, bro, I'll save us.
said, "Only English, because I was born in India but I grew up in a westernized Asian country."
There you go, nice one. There was me, that's my bad then for making assumptions, bro, sorry. Born in India but grew up in a western. There you go, my man. So one thing that I find quite unusual, right? This happens in Cyprus a lot. I met a lot of people that I thought were American, but they were actually Russian because they were taught American English in school in Cyprus. It's so weird. Like, they speak English, but it's like American English, but they're either from like Russia, Ukraine, or like somewhere. Yeah, it's wild to hear them speak with such a thick American English accent. I was like, bro, I swear I thought you were American, but no, they're actually from, well, wherever else. And then they speak to me in their native language, and it's like, wow, okay, cool. It's just, moving to Cyprus, was a big thing for me. It really opened my eyes, so.
This is terrible news. Baal is in possession of one of mankind's most powerful mages.
Mages. Yeah, we'll talk to Jiren. Now, let's get to the worst part of the game. Harassed.
Greetings, Jaren.
We'll say at least.
6K Webster said, "I also speak in Amrixan tone because I learned it in YouTube."
Ah, okay, yeah. That makes sense, yeah.
My companion.
Yeah, I just thought it was weird that these people were taught like American English in school and sounded American even though they weren't. So, first time experiencing something like that for myself, so. Okay, we're about halfway down the coffee and half an hour into the stream, so it should work out for an hour, I would think. Let's drop off my runes and my unique items, set items, sorry. What have we got? Do we have anything that we can use together? Angelic Mantle? Nope. Oh, we get two Acathans? No.
6K Webster
Oh,
said, "Cyprus' national languages are Turkish and Greek. They also Greece national anthem since they don't have their own."
yeah. That's a bit of a touchy subject, their national languages being Greek and Turkish. There's a lot of history there. I don't really want to broach it on stream. Oh, this might be a scam caller. Bear with me.
Good to see you.
Hello?
C9 said. Can't wait for the Game Awards to be
Nah, you've got the wrong number, bro.
No new games that look interesting.
Yeah. That was just genuinely a wrong number, unfortunately. Damn it! That could have been a cool scam call. Yeah, just to finish what we were saying there, Webster, I don't really want to touch on the history behind there, but yeah, it's complicated, so... can't wait for the Game Awards to be... I missed that, sorry. Absolute slob. Yeah, or they'll give DLC Game of the Year. No, I get it, man, I get it.
Shinju 112
Bro's jaded.
said. LMAO, bro is anticipating the scam scowls. Shinju 112 said. Asterisk calls.
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, I am. I've been getting them tons recently, and I've just been having them on the phone, and I've been trying to lead them along for as long as possible.
I just want Silk Song announced. It's my whole life's purpose.
I think you spoke about that before, man. Silk Song. So I actually have 2 pieces of this set now, and once you get a full set, you get mad bonuses. So maybe if we get the Angelic Mantle, Wings, Halo, and Sickle, we can use it all. I don't often use full sets, so it'll be interesting if we do. I just did a little bit of jiggery pokery there. I can use keys to make my items indestructible, which is important because I'm doing a melee build, so... There is another way I can do this later, so...
6K Webster said. India history is that its first civilization started in the Indus Valley, who spoke in an ancient language before modern day languages were invented.
There you go. I don't even really know that much history about my own country, to be fair, but... I'm interested in history, but not like super far back. So. Well, it depends actually, that's bullshit. I guess I'm not that interested in my own country's history, I should say. Okay, so we're out here, we're looking for the golden bird. We've done it a million times before, we just need to get past it. Hopefully it drops now. There we go, a jade figurine, let's go.
Perhaps I could trade this for something more valuable.
For something more valuable. Okay, so now we got to go talk to this guy. Go back over and speak to Deckard. And then we'll go over here and we're going to get a potion that gives us a bonus to life permanently.
Then the Aryans came and had changed India. They invented Sanskrit, modern Hindi language, the religion of Hinduism, etc.
Would you not be interested in learning your native language, Webster? Is that something that interests you, or...? Okay, so we've got 409 health. We've now got 432 permanently. Let's go.
Never.
6K Webster said. Then kingdoms rose like the Mauryan Empire, the Gupta MP, and the Mughals from Afghanistan.
There you go. You know quite a bit about your own history, eh? I only really know the stories of Robert the Bruce, William Wallace. I think that's pretty much it when it comes to my own history. I know more about other histories than I do my own. Greek and Roman history. Or Greek and Italian, sorry. Not Greek and Roman. I really shouldn't even be trying to kill everything here. We should just be speeding through and looking for... We need to get out... No, we don't actually. Fuck. I need to find the spider cavern before we leave here. Could be up here. Fist of the heavens.
6K Webster said. But some Portuguese came to India and particularly Goa. While the Mughals ruled the entire India, but THR British helped the Mughal enemies and they took over India.
Well, there you go. I know that the British have done a lot of horrible things in their time. But I suppose you've got to be horrible and ruthless if you're going to be one of the biggest empires in the world. Not anymore, obviously. But it's a really good book. I like. It shows a lot of the depravity of the West and what they did to other cultures and countries back in the day. It's called Heart of Darkness. Anybody know Heart of Darkness? The novel was actually adapted into the screenplay and film Apocalypse Now. There was a lot of stuff changed. The Apocalypse Now, the war movie, the Nam war movie, if you know that, it was actually based upon Heart of Darkness. And there is a lot of changes. Heart of Darkness is based like in the early 1900s, around the ivory trade.
6K Webster.
At least I think it's the early 1900s, rather than being
became a
based in
British
Vietnam.
colony in
So.
1858, but the Indians didn't like it, so after some rebellion,
No, of course not, bro.
some freedom fighters like Gandhi made India independent in 1947.
Bro, I don't think anybody likes to be colonized. If I'm going to put it bluntly. It's a horrible thing for any culture to go through, I would assume. So, having some random folk come over and tell you how to live? Nah. I don't think anybody enjoyed it, brother. But it wasn't just the British, so. And I don't consider myself British, so. I might live in the UK, but I'm from Scotland. I consider myself Scottish. And that comes with a bunch of stereotypes, but I don't care. People that make assumptions, me. Trying to stop, yeah.
6K Webster.
Not having much luck finding this thing here.
Nehru became THR first Prime Minister, and 3 years later, India finished its constitution and fully became democratic in 1950.
There you go. I really don't want to get political, so yeah. So we all hype for Space Marine 2 later, yeah? Wonder what's going to happen to Titus today. I can't wait to show you how well it runs. I'm saying how well it runs on my PS5, but it should run just as well as it did yesterday because I'm streaming through the PC, so it shouldn't put any extra weight on my PlayStation. And it was silent as well when I was playing it, man. It was running smooth, so very nice, man.
Shinju 112 said, "Yeah, I am looking forward to it." 6K Webster.
So am I, bro, so am I. We're almost finished the coffee. Another 20 minutes and I'll go get ready.
Language is Hindi, but India has 750 languages, which is the second country to have the most languages.
750? Wow. You know, when I was younger, now I'm probably not the only one. When I was younger, I thought that Brazilians spoke Brazilian. You don't know these things, you know, until you go to school and you learn about it, you know. Of course Brazilians speak Brazilian. But that's not quite the case. It's like the other day there when I shared that thing in the Discord about where gold is formed. Bro, I would have swore that gold just formed under the ground from natural stuff. And it does, in a sense. But, oh, unique gloves, let's go! But it actually forms from space. Who would have thought? Okay, what do we get? Wow! 300% extra gold! I'm gonna be rolling in gold now. Nothing for resistances, but that is 115 enhanced defense. I can't say no to that. Just watch the gold start rolling in now. Well, at least I'll be able to upgrade my skeleton army if I'm getting 300% extra gold. That's nice. And it's keeping my runes. We'll sell this other gear quickly. Good paladin. You know what's funny? I see this guy here. Ormus. Ormus is in Diablo 4. He's in the DLC. You get to talk to him again. You actually get to come to Kurast again in Diablo 4, but there's something, I've spoken about this before, right? And I hate how games do this. When they make a new game and you return to a location from an old game and they change it entirely. Now I get that geography changes over the years, but they change it to an extent that you don't even recognise it anymore. And it's like, bro, you already had this down. You know what this place looks like. Why have you changed it so much? I was looking, see, when I got to Kurast in Diablo 4, I was like so hyped to run around all the same areas that I'd been before. But not one area looks the same. And again, I get that things change over the years, but they don't change to an extent that you don't recognise the place. You know, the landmarks are surrounded by different shit, and it's like, bro, come on. To be fair, between Diablo 1 and 2, they've kept it relatively similar. When you get to go to previous areas, Tristram for example, but yeah, and I've seen it in too many games where you go back to a place and it's like, oh wow, this is completely fucking different. I think one that did it correctly is GTA 4, or GTA 5, sorry. You can go back and check out Grove Street. Yeah, it's changed, but it's changed in a way that you would think is normal for it to change, you know, so. Just minor gripes. But I mean, like, why introduce Kurast again if you're just going to completely change it? I don't know. I shouldn't be dunking on Blizzard anyway. I think they'll get dunked on hard enough today. Unfortunately. And I think the new season PTR was tested the other day, and it just, man, I haven't even turned it on. I'm probably not even going to try the new season. It doesn't interest me at all, so.
My native language is Nepali and I still don't understand it.
Is Nepali? Wow, cool! I actually, earlier on in the year, watched a ton of documentaries about Nepal, Everest, for example. When the earthquake happened, I watched I didn't watch a documentary when the earthquake happened, but I watched a documentary about the earthquake not that long ago, and whatnot. So, a really interesting place in the world. Here we go. Got what we're after. Kalim's Eye. Let's get out of here. I was saying something there, but I've lost my train of thought, guys. Sorry. I must have been talking bullshit. Okay, Flare Jungle. Nice. We can just totally skip the Great Marsh completely. Okay, we don't want Swampy Pit. This is good. We're going at a good pace to get through here. And we'll just get the Flare Jungle waypoint pad too. Let's go. Kalim's Eye. Yes, Deckard. I've already got that ring, so we'll just sell that shit. Oh man, really stacking up the gold now. Let's try and get all of Kalim's flail before I end the stream. Go get ready for Space Marine. And I know it might look like this is super easy, but again, I've said it a million times, we're only on normal mode. Normal mode is just practice for harder difficulties, so we're just going to keep blazing at the pace we're going at. It won't be this easy when I get to Nightmare difficulty. I've made sure of that. I'm probably going to go right into Nightmare and lose my character right away. Yeah, we're playing on Nightmare, so... no, we're playing on Hardcore, so... I'm putting on all this effort probably just to die and lose everything as soon as I get to Nightmare, but... It's part of the experience, isn't it? It adds more tension if you're playing on Hardcore. As soon as you die, it's gone. Okay, so let's go this way. We got to find... Oh, I need to go back to town actually. To activate the next quest. You need to get the Ged bin. Is that mad sword dagger thing that keeps the town safe? Oh, I've come the wrong way. Heratli, that's who we're looking for.
As I told you before, I placed an enchantment upon the dark side in order to keep the demons at bay. But lately, the enchantment seems to be weakening. If memory serves me correctly, there is a holy Skatsimi blade that could revitalize the enchantment. The blade is called the Gidbin.
The Gidbin. Okay. That's what we're going to grab. It's in a flare jungle somewhere. Yeah, flare jungle. Our dead end. Yeah, I think we're maybe only getting like between 1 and 200 gold from enemies, and now they're dropping anywhere between 100 and 500, so... Oh, 600. Big bonus. This just means I'll be able to buy my skill gems much easier. Not that my skeleton army are struggling, I don't think they're doing a good job, so... Oh! Bro, we are getting so lucky this stream. Everything is just the first way I go. Gidbin should be right here. This should spawn in some enemies. There we go. The Gidbin.
This blade shall pierce the heart of evil.
And I also need to go down here as well. Perfect, right next to each other. Do I have a good amulet on? I could be picking up better amulets, man. I gotta pay attention. Hopefully we drop a rare one. Oh, there's another set item. Let's go. Let's see what it is. Eisenhart's light brand. Okay. We don't get my cool weapon effect, so patch that. I might be able to actually change which weapon the weapon effect shows up on. Maybe, if I really practice. It might be as simple as just changing the file name from flail to sword or whatever, so we'll see. I don't have my crystal sword with me. I was going to say, let me risk a little more light. We'll get my flame sword out. But I don't have it with me, so... Let's get my redemption aura on. That way I'll constantly replenish my life and mana. Or I could get Holy Freeze on. And then we could just blaze through this even faster than we are now. Poor fools. Don't stand a chance against this fallen angel. So I will say, once we go back to town here, we're going to give this guy the Gidbin, the special knife. Now the Gidbin in Diablo 4 looks the exact same. It's in the same location, but everything surrounding it makes no sense at all. So Blizzard did try, I guess, to make it look kind of similar, but they didn't try that hard. Oh man, another dead end here. Right now, teleport would be fantastic. I can just teleport around everywhere and get where I need to be. But we won't be getting teleport for a long time yet. Come on. Finally, let's go. Oh. This might be Saigon's helm. Saigon's visor. Let's go. That's a great set to get if you can get all the pieces. Great early game set. Okay, now we've got a unique... Oh, not a unique ring, a rare ring. Yeah, I'll take that. Lightning res. Oh, not that ring. But get rid of this one. Okay, let's head back to town. I'll give this dude his magic dagger.
Good day. You have done well, noble hero.
Noble hero.
Must congratulate you. The old spirits of Skatsim will watch over you.
Skatsim.
Sacred blade. Now, after all these years, Ormus will once again use his powers to protect the innocent from the shadow. The spell that protects the dark side shall now be
Reinforced.
This magic ring does.
Let me tell you right now, Ormus, the magic ring's gonna do me no good either, brother. So yeah, this is exactly how it looks in Diablo 4, but this big thing here is gone. The whole surrounding area is no longer swamp. I just don't understand how geographically it's changed so much. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, I've still been listening to the Diablo book, by the way, Sin War. I'm on the second book now, about halfway through. I'm at the stage now where the main characters are actually taking on the temple and the triune, oh no, the Cathedral of Light and the triune. Odyssean is absolutely laying waste to both of them. Oh wow, a flail shows us a flail on the ground. Look at that. I was thinking, what the fuck is that? That is awesome. Is this flail better than the one I've got? Anyway, in the book, Odyssean has come face to face with Lilith again. And he's realised he's not strong enough. Basically, Lilith tricked him in the beginning using a fairer form. Kind of like Sauron. She uses a fair form and he falls in love with her. So like when he sees her again, he realizes, fuck, I've still got feelings for this chick. Damn it! And he tries to kill her, but she seduces. Oh, she has a demon in her. One of her main powers is seduction. So it's crazy. And then we actually move over to Anarius again. And he's surrounded by all of his subjects and they're all admiring him. But he still hates them all, even though he's an angel. And he gets overwhelmed and goes through into his own, I don't know what it is, his own chamber, and he finally sheds his human form. He says his wings burst out in flame and he flies into the sky and around, but no one can see him in his fairer form like that. So it's just good to see that the story is really ramping up now, and I do believe maybe Imperius in the Angiras Council are in the book as well. I also read, right, that Tyrael maybe isn't the saint that we all think he is. So At one point near the very beginning, like Inarius, I can't remember what he says to Tyrael, but he's saying to Tyrael about how this eternal struggle is fucking pointless, man. You know, can you not see that blah blah blah, you know, no one's gonna win? And Arius puts forward, like, I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but he puts forward like a good point to Tyrael, like, this can end if we blah 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 do this and that. But Tyrael's like, nah. And then obviously Anarius goes away and the World Stone and Sanctuary is created and everything. So Tyrael maybe isn't as... Yeah, I mean, later on in the games I think he maybe sees the error of his ways, but yeah, it was just crazy to hear that even in the beginning Tyrael maybe wasn't so hot on mankind either. So, which is understandable, I suppose, if it was birthed from a demon and an angel, but who knows, man. It's complicated. I'm not a god. I can't really relate to the troubles that they're going through. Can I just blast through here now? Oh, I've got to talk to Ashira. Flare Dungeon? Is that not just where I was? Did I not pick up his brain? What? At least we're fast. This is a Flare Dungeon, is it not? Bro, did I actually just come down here and not pick up the item I was looking for?
2112 said. Pick up his brain is a crazy statement.
I've literally, I didn't even do it. I've come down here, killed everything, and left the dude's brain lying on the ground. What the fuck? Oh, it's going to take me ages to get through here again. Is this a dead end? Oh, come on. Yeah, we found this dude's brain and just left it lying on the ground. It's gonna be getting all dust and muck and covered in spiders. Run! What's our guy's name? Imperious. Oh, this is crazy. Like I say, teleport. Pew 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 pew. I could just be there right now. I never opened the chest. Oh my god. There we go. We have Kalim's brain now. Let's also talk to Ashira.
Hello there. You must be a great adventurer to risk coming here.
I am.
Now that fewer of the Iron Wolves are needed to guard the dock,
Iron Wolves are in Diablo 4 as well.
putting you free of charge.
Okay. Let's just bank this shit. The eye. The brain. I don't know why, but I just thought a pinky in the brain for a second there. Okay, set items. Pardon me. I'm gonna keep this flail because I can disenchant it later and then add sockets and add my own power-ups to it, so. We'll also keep this set sword that we got. I'll keep these rings. Oh, I can hear a wee buzz buzz buzz. Who's there? Hello. You coming? Come up here. Come on. Come on. Hey. Come on. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Hey. Come back. Come back. Dad. Come back. What are you doing? Come on, make up your mind. I don't think he's having it. Come on. Yeah, good boy. Oh, you can almost see him, but not quite. Come on. Come up here. You're almost there, bro. You're almost there. That's it. That's it. There you go. There's a good boy. You want to sit here with me? Yeah. Yeah.
Good day.
Good boy. Where you going? Where you going? Can you make it? Can you jump over there? Go on. You can do it. Don't be scared.
Shinju 112 said, "Hello there, Pippin."
Oh, brother remembers his name. I think he's just being curious. So we have hit the hour mark now. I think that I'll probably just finish up this in my spare time. We've seen Kurast a million times. This is where I got to last time when I was playing it genuinely. I'll finish up Kurast. I'll get to Mephisto off stream. Next time we can continue from Hell, where we fight Diablo. So yeah, I'll probably end the stream here for now. I've finished my coffee. We've hit the hour mark. I'll go get ready, I'll eat something, and then we can come back for Space Marine. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining me for this short morning stream. I just had to get my Diablo fix in. You know how it goes. I'm addicted to this game. I've got Oonga Boonga loot brain. But yeah, thank you for joining. Take care, and I'll hopefully see you. I'll try and only be like maybe an hour. All I need to do is get dressed, wash, and eat. So, yes. Thank you for joining, and I'll hopefully catch you in a little bit for Space Marine. Bye!